The Jeff T-Rex Bat Challenge is an attempt to obtain the T-Rex Bat for Ness when you first play as Jeff. The item shop in this area has some pricey items, and Jeff doesn't have access to the ATM cards, so you can't earn money the way Ness does. Jeff starts with a boiled egg, big bottle rocket, a protractor, and a ruler. It's advisable to drop the latter two items as they're useless for this part of the game anyway. You obtain 7 cookies, a pop gun, a Holmes hat, and the broken spray can before leaving the boarding school. However, if you keep the protractor and ruler, you'll have to remove 2 cookies. Once you've gotten the bad key machine and left the boarding school, you'll notice right away a drugstore called Best Friend. Inside, you'll notice the shop sells a T-Rex bat, nonstick frying pan, and a coin of silence. You'll want to sell your big bottle rocket, boiled egg, and all 7 cookies. You'll have to buy the gum pack from the woman next to the counter to obtain the bubble monkey. It's unavoidable to progress anyway. Once outside, make your way south to discover a tent. Here you can drink some tea, which restores all of your HP, but doesn't count as an in-stay. However, it's still useful. Outside, you encounter runaway dogs, gruff goats, and spiteful crows. Here's where the fun begins. Crows drop a cookie guaranteed when you defeat them, and dogs drop a bread roll 50% of the time. Cookies sell for 3, bread rolls 6. The law of averages would state that any of these two enemies are useful to obtain money, though the crows can steal your items if the game decides to troll you. Make your way to the lakeside and you'll see a series of tents. One of these tents has a free phone so you can save your progress, and the leftmost tent has a chef asking if you want some stew. Saying yes counts as an instay, and Jeff will most likely get a dream from Paul and fix the broken spray can, which becomes the defense spray. Make your way back up to sell the defense spray for a nice 250. Once you've actually stayed at the inn by the lakeside, you'll notice that drinking some tea also counts as an inn stay. Strange. It's going to take some pacing and some patience now, because you're going to have to run the path back and forth to attack crows and dogs to continuously get and sell cookies and bread rolls. Unless you're trying to level a few times, try to avoid the gruff goats, because while they give you 20 experience points, they only have about a 12% chance of dropping a salt pack, and that only sells for $1. However, it'll be unavoidable to hit them every now and then. With patience, you'll have earned the 698 you need for the T-Rex bat, and will have a nice weapon for Ness when Jeff finds him. Well, you could hang around for the nonstick frying pan, or even the coin of silence. I find it too onerous.